I know what you're thinking. You're not that innocent either. And yes, you're right. I'm not innocent either. Sometimes I like playing fetch with the dog. With a boomerang. I'm sorry, okay? It's just funny hearing the dog saying, I keep trying to fetch, but it keeps fetching itself. Okay, that's a joke. But I'm still sticking to my statement. Wallabies are nothing but stinkers. I even know this from personal experience, and I'll tell you all about it right now. Alright, I worked some animal jobs before, from farm work to doing some work at a reptile store. But eventually, I did get hired for my very first zoo job I ever had. I was really excited, but unfortunately, I was a stupid kid at the time, and I made a very stupid choice. I was being trained by my trainer, and he decided to ask me, Hey, can you do me a favor and go to the wallaby and kangaroo shed and chew them out so the guests can see them? In my head, I was thinking, sure, I have absolutely no zoo animal experience or education to do a job like that unsupervised. And kangaroos only have a kick force up to 850 pounds per square inch. What could go wrong? We'll be in there playing patty cake. He'll be playing with his feet, and I'll be playing with my face. Anyway, I just love taking the risk of looking like Sloth from the Goonies because I didn't say any of that patty cake nonsense. Because I was just a dumb kid and I didn't want to disappoint, I just happily agreed. So I walked into the kangaroo shed and everything was going okay. I was shooting them all out without any fight at all. Except for this one wallaby that was staring at me like I stare at pizza. He's staring at me like he took inspiration from pro wrestling, like Mike Tyson took inspiration from Van Gogh. Again, like a stupid kid, I go up to him and go, Go on, buddy, go out there with your friends.
Hey, wanna play some patty cake?
This is when the wallaby decided to jump in the air and drop kick me like Jake the Wallaby Roberts, sending me on my back, knocking the breath out of me. The trainer runs in, screaming, Oh my gosh, are you okay? Of course, I replied with, I don't know whether to breathe in or breathe out. After making sure I was fine and it was just a breath knocked out of me, that's when he decided to tell me, Yeah, I should have told you. We've been having a problem with him kicking people lately. That is when he also asked me why I sound like an angry sloth from the Goonies. Hey, you guys! Look, I thought maybe it was just me. Maybe there was something about me wallabies just hated. But after looking a little further into it, that's not the case. They are little stinkers. And doing some little research on it, I am now having nightmares. Some people think an attacking wallaby is a cute little thing wearing boxing gloves, dancing to the Eye of the Tiger, but that's not true at all. They ain't punching. They have sharp claws they will use to defend themselves that can cut you. They also have powerful kicks and they can bite you too. Wallabies are gangsters, which makes total sense because a group of wallabies is called a herd, a pack, a troop, or a mob. A mob. They're mafia members now. They'll look at you and go,
Say hello to my little friend!
Then he'll hit you with his tail, because apparently wallabies can use that as a weapon as well. But anyway, this whole situation with the wallabies has been giving me nightmares. You would think I could escape the wallabies in my nightmares, but I can't. Some wallabies can go a max speed of 29 miles per hour while using hopping as their main source of moving. Some wallabies, like the bush-tailed rock wallaby, can climb trees. Some can crawl and even swim. Heck, even some pet wallabies have even learned the ability to open doors. They can't be escaped. I am apparently not the only person who has had issues with wallabies in the past either. They have escaped zoos a really good amount of times, even escaping more than once to colonize areas they're not from, in places such as the UK, the Isle of Man, and even Hawaii. Look, I don't know how they're doing it. They might be digging a hole in the wall with a spoon while hiding it with a poster of Kangaroo Jack. I don't know how, but they're escaping somehow. Then to make things weird, wallabies are straight up creating conspiracy theories scaring the public. As in 2009, some crop circles appeared in a field in Tasmania. Well, it turned out the field was a legally grown opium poppy plant field that wallabies were eating out of, getting more stoned than the statue of David. After getting all nice and toasty, they began hopping in circles, making the crop circles. No wonder they were making crop circles, they thought they were on a spaceship. Those poor wallabies were hopping in circles, sounding like Stitch. Ohana means I'm dizzy. To make matters worse, kangaroos might just be as bad as wallabies. There are 30 to 50 million kangaroos in Australia, while there are only 2.67 million people. There are more kangaroos than people. It's a freaking invasion! Okay, put down your pitchforks. No need to feed me laxative cookies. I'm joking. I love wallabies, and I love kangaroos. They're adorable deer buddies. And there are some really cool things about them that make them even cooler. Like some wallabies can actually jump 6 feet up in the air, which would make them pretty cool pro wrestlers like Jake the Wallaby Roberts. And they really do have a cool history in Australian Aboriginal mythology as well, becoming a huge spiritual importance, such as black wallaroos, which are said to be pets of Nakikid spirits. If I mispronounce that, go ahead in the comments and call me stupid and correct me. It's unfortunately just one of the ways they said to say it online, and unfortunately, I barely know how to speak the language I was born and raised with. However, when there's a chance an animal can look at me and say, "I see dead people," I see that as a pretty cool critter. So don't take my jokes about wallabies so seriously, because by the end of the day, I think they're pretty awesome and I love them to death. Thanks for watching. Hey, if you enjoyed this video, why not give it a like, a follow, a subscribe, or heck, maybe even share it with your friends. If you want to see more content like this, you can also go to wolfiezoo.com, as I have more up there. I hope to see all buds in the next one, and remember to enjoy the wildlife.